Hello TK, for reading today we are going to begin with our objective. Remember, our objective is what we are going to learn. So go ahead and repeat after me. I can identify parts of a whole. So if you want to follow along with me today, you are going to need your 4 circles and a pair of scissors. You will also be needing activity page 7 and 8, a green crayon or marker, and a pencil. So to begin, go ahead and write your name at the top, either on this side or on this side, just as long as you write your name somewhere. Now that I have written my name on my activity page 8 worksheet, this is the side we're going to be working on first. So I'm going to use this worksheet to look at my whole parts. So first we're going to be looking at the very far end, the very left, and you see our circles. We see our red circle, blue circle, green circle, and yellow circle. But if you look right next to these circles, they have cut out a missing part. And it is up to us to find the part that goes in that circle. So to make this a little fun, we are going to start with a whole circle just like they did. And now I want you to cut the circle just like they cut it. They made one line towards the center. And they made another cut here. So I'm going to cut that piece. And now my circle looks like their circle. Do you see that? All right, TK. Now to make it a little easier for me, the part that I cut out is this. Do any of these parts look like this piece that I cut out? If I turn it this way, it looks like this one. So now I have identified that this is my missing piece to my whole circle. So if I use this part and put it next to my circle, it makes it whole again. So because I knew that this was my missing part, I circled it in green. And now we can move on to our blue circle. Go ahead and take it out. And now we are going to cut our circle. We're going to cut out a part just like they did on their circle. Do your best to cut it. And if you would like, you can even ask your parents to help you cut the circles so you can better identify the missing part. So it kind of looks like they made a square. So I'm going to draw my square first with my pencil. Just like that. And now I'm going to cut it out because that's what it looks like they did. It looks like they cut out a little piece of square. And now I have a missing part to my whole circle. Using your paper, do you see any parts that look like this? I think I see it here. Yeah, this one's too long. This piece isn't that long. But I do see that it is this short and it is blue. It's not red. So now I have identified my second part. TK, moving down to our green circle. It looks like I'm going to be cutting this green circle in half. So go ahead and cut your green circle in half and see what part you end up with. Oh, let's see what I ended up with. Do you see any parts that look like this? I see one here, so go ahead and circle your missing part. Okay, time to move down to our last circle. This is our yellow circle. And it looks like they cut out a pretty funky shape. Let's do our best to cut out that shape. TK, you see, I ended up with the shape that looked like this. So this is my missing part to my whole circle. So let's see if we can use our paper and identify this shape. Good work, TK. We have completed activity page 8. Now it is time for you to turn your paper around and you will be doing activity page 7. You're going to be using the pictures on the left and you're going to tell me where these pieces belong. Which whole objects do they belong to? So this missing piece, does it belong to the car, the wagon, or the bike? And then we have our cake. Where does our missing cake piece belong? And so on and so forth. So once you have completed this page, go ahead and take a picture and turn it into Class Dojo. Thank you, TK.